Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet, and today working for yourself versus not working for yourself. Before I was married, I worked for myself, typically. I did do some consulting, I did various other things, but my dream basically was to run a company and, be like Steve Jobs. But when I got married, I realized that actually the life that I'd led, in particular going large periods of time without any money and large amounts of food and these kind of things, probably didn't look as successful to the outside world as it did to me as I kind of skirted along these things, and I changed my practices to having a wide variety of relatively ho-hum jobs, which I did just as a married man. And I also lived vicariously with my After Hours project, initially with Noble Ape, and then obviously things like Model Rail Radio and the Stone Ape podcast, and now even Short Funk. But I do reflect, if I hadn't become a married man, whether or not I would have found success or whether I would have just been some loser. Through my professional career, I have found some success currently. Things seem to be reasonable currently, and I'm hanging on to this thing with grim hope that it can continue into the near future. But I often wonder what I would be like if I hadn't taken the workaday route, if I continued to create and find funding for the ideas that I was coming up with in relatively rapid succession. And there are still some projects that I kind of cling on to, not with a view that I keep them proprietary, but even through, open source, they have some degree of potential. So, maybe sometime in the future, I might experience those things as working for myself once again. But for now, I'm happy to be a schmuck, as I say. Tom Barbalet in the Bay Area, signing out.